And here we go. Live from a dark room in the corner of your screen. It's a middle-aged white man playing old video game, or I guess a new video game for an old console. How we doing, everybody? Sorry I'm a little late. I was eating chips and salsa. And I looked down at the clock and said, holy moly, it's time to play Mr. Run and Jump. For those of you who missed the last episode, boy, you missed a doozy. Let me pick my controller off the floor. We played Mr. Run and Jump last time. And we got just tormented by Mr. Run and Jump. He beat me down. I tried to save my little doggy. I could not. I could not keep up. I could not do anything but fail. Hey, Cyro, how you doing? So let's see why we're not hearing any audio here. There we go. Listen to that music. Alright. Already digging the music. So this is the 2600 version of Mr. Run and Jump. Our hopes, our dreams, our ambitions is that this will be easier for my tiny little brain to comprehend and my slow thumbs to do. I do plan on going back to it's kind of a joke. I posted that Mr. Run and Jump was too hard and I gave up immediately. That was a joke. We're gonna go back to it. But I thought it'd be cool to play this one and kind of do a compare and contrast. So here we are. The character looks the same. I'll give him that. And things are very challenging right from the start, as you can see. I have played a little bit of this before. Look at that flicker. Oh, man. I might have to mess with the stream. It's almost like I should have prepared. The flicker's a lot worse on stream than on my television. Which makes me wonder how the flicker's going to be when the enemies appear. Let's see. If you don't mind, thanks for coming in and spending your night with me, guys. I always appreciate it. We always have a lot of fun. Boy, we have fun. And tonight should be no different. Man, the ladders flicker, too. Look at that. It's spooky. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Hit the like button if you don't mind. It does help out the channel a lot. We also just put out a new video on 5. Count them, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. That was the end of the level. Wow. Look at me, I'm sitting in the dark. There we go. 5. Lesser known Atari 7800 homebrew that you can try. They are going to be hard to track down, so you have to want it. You have to really want it. You have to be a Google guru. You have to be an owner of Google for Dummies. I have my copy behind me somewhere. But you can find most of them. The only one you can't, I think, is Venture. Man, and you start all the way back at the beginning. Boy, that stings. Is Venture for 7800. Video 61 stuff isn't really dumped and made available like that, which is understandable. I want Peter and Lance to make money. I accidentally hit the dislike button. Does that help the channel? Actually, it does. Oh my god, that's gonna be a hard jump. Any dislike, like, comments, any of it, all of it helps. They just count it as engagement. So if you dislike the video enough to hit dislike, that's as far as YouTube's concerned, that's just as good as hitting like. You poop. We gotta get good and get good fast. This is gonna be a short stream, guys and gals. Is there a gal out there? I doubt it. Why do I suck? Why do I suck so bad at this series of games? That's the deep dive question we need to get into, fellas and potential lady. According to my analytics, I have 0.192% female audience. God, when do I want to fall? I don't know. I would have had it. I really like that as the same level to level style, aka akin to Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. You're good compared to me. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Don't forget, too, guys, I've been working very hard on the 3rd annual Atari Network Fingee Awards. And this year is going to be something special. We've done them for a few years. Hey, Soran. And they've always been a lot of fun to do. But this year, a lot of work has gone into it. We have a sponsor which has allowed us to make physical awards to send out thanks to 9-Bit Robot. And we've gone all out. We've already reached out to the winners. A lot of them. I'm surprised that a lot of people that reached back will have actually a lot of really cool guests on to accept awards. So make sure you check that out and be there for the show. You're not going to be disappointed. There's a lot of cool people, or a lot of major companies that will be popping on for a few minutes. No, Vinny is not allowed to send anything out on my behalf anymore. I have taken that away from Vinny. Anytime I do a giveaway or promise something, it will come from me. If I have to send, if Vinny's providing a prize, I will get it in my hands. What the heck? Fall right before each bad guy does at 180. Well, first I have to get past that gap again. This is not going well, guys. Not at all. But yeah, speaking of Vinny, we have our celebrity host. You'll never guess who our celebrity host for the 3rd annual Fingee Awards is. It's one Mr. Vinny Vineyard. So we are so happy to have him. You might know him from Big and Funky Productions. He's also on some mid-level podcast. I don't know. But he will be hosting the awards, and we feel so privileged to have a real-life, what is he? A real-life pro wrestler, actor, funkadelic, funk master, and hat flipper, of course. So, can't forget the hat flipper. And he will be on hosting because we need the celebrity endorsement. Hey, Cafe Man, good to see you. Ghost Hunter, thank you, Jeremiah. Ghost Hunter. Well, I'm glad you've been notified. We are doing great so far. We're flying through the game. They're telling me to do a 180 no scope here, so let's do that. Perfect. And then here we go like this, and then like that. Well, this doesn't look hard at all. There we go. Whoa. 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 Okay, what? Yes, we are playing on the Atari VCS 800 because I think it displays a little nicer. My capture card does not seem to like Mr. Run and Jump. That's part of the reason why I haven't done a video on this yet, because capturing the gameplay directly from the cart has been a bit troublesome. It has not been easy. I'm surprised at how difficult this is. I expected to be on towards the end of the game by now. And we are getting toasted. There we go. Like that, okay. Like that, and then we go like that. And this guy goes nuts. Now it's this next screen. There we go. Whoa, this, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. No, I bought it, Jeremiah. I mean, I had the cartridge version, but I bought this for the, I think it was like $8 or something. It's worth it for $8. If you have a VCS. It's a challenging game. I don't know if it's going to be a fun game to watch me die over and over in. It might be. We might just go back to the 3D one. It depends. You guys are in control. You guys decide if we play this the whole time or if we go back to the 3-dimension one. You must be so embarrassed. Oh, my eyes bleed and my ears. Yeah, well, I'm still going to talk, and you don't have to look at the corner of your screen. Oh, you mean from the game? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't think it's that bad. Here we go. And then I think we did this like this. Perfect. And then this part. We go like that. Bada bing, bada boom. This looks like some BS. Well, I do this for you, Jeremiah. What the heck? This is too fast. My tiny brain can't comprehend this. Uh-oh. Okay. My tiny brain did it, and we're on to the orange screen. Yep, commitment. Flickers like adventure duck dragons. Oh, well, yeah. It's a little worse on the stream. It doesn't look so bad while I'm playing it. Well, this screen looks really bad. There's a lot of flicker on the screen here. It's all about learning how to time those jumps. You are absolutely right. Just like that one there. Perfect timing. You can jump over that guy. Then we go like this. Then we go like that. Here we go. Like this. Let him go up. Then like that. Man, that was hard. That was hard to watch, I'm sure. Okay. Then we go like this. Perfection, and I'm sure we won't die again. I remember when this game was first announced, and all the Atari homebrew mafia immediately called the game garbage. Oh, it's not garbage. Why would people call it garbage? This game is hard. Hard but fair. Good, the words are not coming out the mouth, but that was a good observation, Christopher. Thank you. All right, here we go. Up. I meant to do that. I was testing the timing algorithm of the game. I was making sure that the timing was on point. There it was. Don't worry, guys. So we're going to do this. 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 And then that. Oh. Perfect. Perfect timing. It's one of my favorite, more recent releases. Yeah, I like the game. I have made it to this point before. I have played it a fair bit. But like I said, I wanted to do a video on it at one point. But the flicker, it flickered so bad that it made the video hard to watch. Because you couldn't really tell what was going on. So it's a hard game for me to capture. And that was another reason to buy this version. The complaints are all centered on the flicker. The only reason I'm complaining about the flicker is because I want to show it in the best way possible. I want it to look like what I'm seeing on the screen here, which the flicker is not that bad, I don't think. Okay. So, but other than that, that's the only reason why I even bring it up. I feel like in a video, if the VCS version looks like this, I could probably do a video on it because this looks a lot better than what I was capturing from my 7800 or even my 7800 plus, I guess. There we go, perfect. Getting this game down. Perfect. Jump farther next time. Oh! Okay. Jump. Jump. Everybody's saying to jump. Okay. Gotcha. There's only one button. I didn't think to press it. Run and jump. Nice observation, Crypto. Thank you. The name is very descriptive. You got that right. Are you playing on real hardware and emulator? No, this is well, this is on the VCS, so I guess technically it's an emulator, but it's direct from Atari on the Atari VCS. It's not the 2600 version. Cafe, man, it's pretty fun, but man, it's hard. It's much more doable, I think, than I didn't jump. There's one thing I was supposed to do and I didn't do it. I apologize. But no, it's a very fun game. It's challenging, but it's meant to be challenging. That's kind of Mr. Run and Jump stick, you know. It's a hard game. It's meant to be hard. It's meant to challenge you, and it does that well. Perfect. I don't feel cheated at all. Not one bit. Not right when I fall in that pit, I'm like, perfect. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. You know. I guess I have to go like right here and jump. Okay. There we go. Hut ho, hut ho. You gotta do the hut hose, otherwise, what are we doing? If we ain't doing the hut hose, then what are we doing, guys? The heck is this thing? The heck? That's one of them. They're Pokemon. I've heard of them. Okay. No, now they're flickering. Oh my god. Hey, Channel of the R's, good to see you. Recently I got Mario Bros. For the Atari 2600. Oh, Princess Rescue, right? I think is what it was called for copyright purposes. Is this game rare or something, or did I get scammed? Paid $30. For what? For Mario Brothers? I'm not sure what for Mario Brothers or this game. Well, this seems fair. That's about sums up my life right here. I didn't do the thing. Mario Brothers Atari. Oh, for I'm sorry. You're talking about Mario Brothers. I'm an idiot. I was thinking you got the Princess Rescue. I'm thinking Super Mario Brothers, and you said Mario Brothers. That's me being a moron. No, Mario Brothers for $30. That's fine. I guess. I don't know. It seems a little high. I'll be honest. It seems high. I wouldn't have paid that much, but I am cheap. My wife tells me constantly. Except for when it comes to Atari stuff, I guess. It does. Okay, Jeremiah says it does command a premium price, so there you go. I think locally, I got mine. Well, you can't go off me. But I seen it recently locally for, I think, $18, so that has to be in the ballpark. Figure locally is usually cheap, usually, not always cheaper. There we we go. Did that screen. This one's a little tricky. There we go. And we got the Pokemon just got me in the rectum. So that's a thing. We are progressing though, guys. We well, I mean, we stopped. Now we're regressing now, but you know, we're doing stuff. We're doing it. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. I still need to beat this one. Playing Poseidon's Gate by Audacity Games currently. Very, very funny you should mention that. If you like Poseidon's Gate, Tim's Tiny Arcade, make sure you tune in to the Atari Network 3rd Annual Fuji Awards. I gotta plug it because we put in so much work. But there will be a kind of a cool thing for Poseidon's Gate, so for fans of the game, I should say. Son of a gun washer. Alright. There we go. We gotta focus in. We can't think of Poseidon's Gate right now. We have a job to do. We're gonna do it well, like we always do. We always succeed on our streams, just like there. Black and white level. Yeah, I've definitely made it that hard, Soren. I've made it that far before, I promise. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't get stuck on the orange level, that's for sure. Okay. Okay, like that. There we go. We're doing great. We're doing good. We're feeling good, looking good. Okay, gotta get past the Pokemon. There we go. Oh, God, this looks hard. Okay, do not run and jump. Just get to the edge and jump at the best time. You know what? That probably would that probably would have been smarter. But he is Mr. Run and Jump. You can't... he's not Mr. Just Get to the Edge and Jump. So you gotta respect the name there, Jeremiah. Plus, I feel like if I don't run, I don't get enough momentum to make my jump. There we go. See? See? He's Mr. Run and Jump, not Mr. Go to the Edge and Jump. The flickering is making me dizzy. We can stop. If you guys want, we can go play the 3D one again, too. I just thought it'd be a good contrast. But again, the flickering is a problem. Yeah, the flickering is a problem. The Cafe Man 2D is surprised at the flicker. It could have been. It could have been. That's an interesting question. I don't know if it was programmed using BASIC, the 2600 BASIC, but I guess it would make sense. Oh, excuse me. No ASM. It does seem like a lot of flicker, but I don't know. Who... Do we know who... I mean, obviously we know who programmed it, but who programmed this game? Perfect. Developer wrote about it somewhere before. Maybe we could look that up and kind of look into the development. It might be interesting. I also, so Homebrew Month is coming to an end. It's gonna end with a kind of a. It's gonna end with a not with a bang, but kind of with a thud. Mostly, I wanted to do a Towers 2 review. That won't be happening because of things outside of our control. But I do have one last video coming out, and then we have the Homebrew Awards. The last video will be on the Atari 8-bit version of the what is it, AWA anthology, which is a lot of fun. Sauron, I don't remember the dev's name, but from what I recall, he apparently programmed this version before the modern version, and this was his first 2600 game. Interesting. The stream does make it worse. I don't know if I can... let me look at my settings really quick. Capture device, properties. I have it set to custom. It is outputting at 60 frames. Let me try to cut it in half to 30 frames. Of course, that cuts me to 30 frames. Let's see if that helps any. Okay, is that... Did that change anything? Hold on, look away if it's making you dizzy. I just want to see. That's 30 frames. That's 60 frames. Okay. So, what, better like this? Or better like this? That seems worse, don't it? Think it's a little better at 30? Let's try it at 30 for a second, I guess. See what that does. I don't know. Looking at it, to me, that made my eyes hurt more than the 60, I think. But I'm staring at the screen more so than the stream. Hey, I just rhymed. And I think 60 was a little better. 30 is better? Okay. Matt Rathiel, maybe. There you go. That name rings 0 bells. Has he done anything since? He did the modern version too. I was looking at the stream. That didn't count. Okay. Here we go. Mr. Run and Jump. There, see, you gotta yell his name. That's what we've been doing wrong. We haven't been yelling out his name at the difficult jumps. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that was close. Oh, I can't see that first ghost at all. Which ghost? The very first one we encounter? Where was that at? This screen? Oh, the block doesn't show up at all either. Let me see something here. What if I did something crazy? I don't know what it outputs at YouTube as, though. I think it's limited to something. Yeah, now you can't see the guy at all, though. Like, look, it takes it all away. Yeah, you're right. You can't see the ghost at all. The flickers, it takes the flicker away completely, but you can't see half of the game. Would you rather no flicker or be able to see what's going on? I'll let you guys decide. Mr. Run and Jump began as an Atari 2600 homebrew game developed as a side project by John McCullough, a programmer at St. Louis, Missouri-based Studio Graphite Lab. Information taken from Wikipedia. If you do 30 FPS, half of it disappears. That's why I'm saying we can do 60. But I think I can go beyond 60. I don't know if that'll help. I don't think YouTube can display. past 60. That's the highest setting possible. I don't know if it helps any on YouTube. Knew it was a programmer from Graphite Labs. I just had the wrong programmer. You sure did. Do. We're gonna make it past the orange. Do. Perfect timing. This is all timing based. As you guys can tell, when it comes to timing based gameplay, I'm probably the best. My timing is always on point. I never miss a button press. I'm what you call a wonderkin. I'm one of those. No, not then. I'm a special breed of delusional, I guess. I'm kind of what you call a pro gamer, guys. That's a. Would you rather be killed by a ghost or vaguely see a ghost and dodge its attack? I think he would rather dodge it, Mr. Run and Jump. Fortunately, he can't talk because he has a finger for a head, but I can answer for him. He has a frog tickling finger. Perfect timing. That would have worked. I'm used to Altera emulator, which has frame blending, reducing the impact of flicker similar to how CRTs did. See, I don't see. I'm not very good with this stuff. I'm sure there's something I can do. What can I do? I can do a lot of stuff. I just don't know how to use a lot of this. Like, I could apply a filter, apply LUT, coma key, color correction, image mask and blend, luma key, render delay. Would a render delay help? I don't know. Hey, Ramey, glad you could make it. Hey, Jerome, good to see you. We are just flying through this game, as you can tell. I feel like a render delay would help with the flicker, but I don't know how to use this stuff. It's freezing here in Ohio. It's like -1 outside last I checked. And it's been getting colder. It's dropping. Hey, Drew Chaboo. Glad to see you, bud. Temperature is dropping fast. I had to do some, a little bit of work on my brother-in-law's car. He had an issue. His belt snapped off, and it got wound around the, pulley. I wasn't gonna make that, so I just killed myself. So I was pulling that out, and in the -1 degree without the wind chill, it was awful. I could hardly get my hands to work. I'm having a lot of issues with my hands lately, ever since I played Mr. Run and Jump for the VCS. But I'm sure it's unrelated. But yeah, it was too cold to do anything. Yeah. And then I had to drive a long ways to hour and a half to another facility for work today. And that was also nice in the cold, but you guys aren't here for that. You're here for this excellent gameplay that I'm showing off. Just pro level stuff. Dang, every time. I need to be humble. That's what it is. I'm being punished for my hubris. So let's be humble. We're gonna just do our best, guys. And if we do it, you know what? I'm still a swell guy who makes good coffee. I just put it in a pot, but it's good. I enjoy it. gotta get past the Pokemon. This game gets mean really fast. That's the one thing I've noticed. There we go. Perfect. See, being humble is where it's at, guys. There's no need to be braggadocious. We'll just try our best. This is the part where I didn't make it past. Supposedly almost 2 feet of snow. Yeah, it's headed our way too, Jerome. Hope everybody's safe out there. Normally I would not like a game like this, but the almost instantaneous restart makes it less frustrating. It's frustrating when you die and you have to go back to a previous trap. God, I don't know how to time this. For the love of God, I don't know how to time this. A little too late. Stocked up on pizza and IPA. You're set. You got the necessities. Cafe man, you don't need anything else. You got IPA, you got pizza. You're good. Let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The weather outside is frightful, but the IPA's delightful. As long as there's pizza warm, let it snow, let it... Alright, no more singing. Here we go. We're gonna do our best, fellers. And you know what? If we don't make it, that's okay, because we seem to do better when we're humble. And I just care about putting on a good show, not proving my game skills. Okay, we're going to go back to being arrogant. I was on the road all afternoon today, but DFW is warmer than back home right now. Oh, good. I'm glad you're somewhere warmer. Time the jump on the sound of the noise. Which noise? With the 2 guys popping up? How do I do that? I don't know how I would time it with the noise. Can you elaborate? There we go. There we go. See, we do pretty good up to here. We even do this okay a little bit. 2 beep, then jump. Can you make an example? It's beep, beep, jump. So it's meep, meep, and then jump. Meep, meep, and then jump. Is that what we're getting? Can I go backwards? You can go backwards. Holy moly, guys. We just figured it out. Okay, we are good. Oh, boy. Okay. Are there any unique screens? Do they repeat a lot? They're only repeating a lot because I suck. It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Well, I'm saying. You said it, not me, but I agree with you. 1,000%. It's hard to explain something better through feel than being told. You can try to tell me. I mean, I ain't going to retain it. So you might be wasting your breath, but you can still tell me. Whee! Timing that jump is just the worst. We're going to make it past orange, and we're going to get to black and white, and then we're going to beat that just to prove that I am the pro gamer. I'm not the gamer the world wants, but I'm the gamer the world deserves. Here we go. Alright. Oh, we're not yelling Mr. Run and Jump at the hard parts. That's why we're dying. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. Jump, then jump. Okay, so beep, beep, jump. Beep, beep, jump. Beep, beep, jump. Beep, beep, jump, right? It's beep, beep, jump. We don't deserve you. We deserve better. Well, you know. To know me is to love me. You got it. See you in a second, Raimi. the red level comes next, huh? Homebrews are you looking for in 2026? There's some good ones in works. So it's beep, beep, jump. So beep, beep, jump. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I learned something, guys. The impossible has happened. Oh, look at that pro. Oh, man, I am I'm something else. I'm a marvel. You guys are lucky to have me. I tell my wife that all the time. She doesn't agree, but I still make it a point to tell her. Perfect. Perfect timing, perfect strat. Okay, let's see here. So we got to time 2 things. Wait, 2's too many. Hold on. Perfect timing, as always. Here we go. Jeremiah Thomas for $2. Super chat. Thank you so much. Always appreciated. Never expected. Congratulations. I'll put a heart on that. I'll co-sign that. Okay. There we go. We are regressing. We're at the point of regression. That's fine. We'll get it out of the way early. Perfect. Let's get the regression out of the way now. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. Even the ladders flicker. Thanks again, Jeremiah. I really do appreciate that. Go. Jump. Perfect timing, as always. Another win. Cafe Man with $2. Holy moly. It's blank. I don't know if you want to get your insult in. But thank you so much, Cafe Man. Always appreciated. Never expected. Thank you so much. Here we go. We got to get this timing down. Like, oh my goodness. Now what? Oh, I can jump. Okay. Perfect. I missed the button. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. 2 in a row. I've never had 2 pop in like that. Jeremiah treasures his own company, as you should. You know, there's nothing better than spending time, good quality time with yourself. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I don't care what they say about you, Jeremiah. You're okay in my book, bud. Okay, so now we're clear. Now we gotta do this. Oh, we should be safe right here. Okay. And then we're good. We're golden. We're doing it. Perfect timing, as always. Did it. Did it. Done. Boom. Must be a hell of a man, yeah? You sure are. You're something else. We're at regression again, guys. It's all right. Let's get it out of our system. Let's get it out of our system right now. Justin Messer, good to see you. Thomo, bonjour de France. Thank you so much. Glad to see our friends across the pond in France are popping in. Thank you so much for popping in. Always a pleasure. We do love our international fans. And they love me. Because of my stellar gameplay. I'm back and in the bed. Well, I'm glad you're comfortable, Raimi. Get comfy. It's going to be a while. It's going to take us a while to get anywhere. So, when you last left, we were probably here. And as you can see, not much has changed. Okay, so now we go like this. Perfect timing. It's beep, jump, right? So you use the beep to designate when to jump. Ha, ha, ha. Alright. Getting warm. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's cold out there. Hope everybody's safe and warm and you got somewhere safe to be. Somewhere you want to be as the storm hits a lot of the country. Not looking forward to it. Damn. I timed that right. Now the diamond. Mrs. Walk and Leap. Thank you. Cafe Man, thank you for translating. The Jerry Lewis of the Atari network. Well, you know, I'm, I appreciate that. But, right now I'm like the Helen Keller of the Atari network, or I feel like it, with my stellar gameplay here right now. We're at regression again, guys. It's alright. We're going to get it out of our system, and then it's going to be a big win. And we'll be at black and white in no time. There we go. It's all timing based. That's all it is. It ain't hard. You just got to get the timing down. There we go. Perfect. Done with that screen. Now, here we died here last time. Perfect. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What's up with Vinny doing a podcast with GXG? Who's GXG? Vinny does a lot of podcasts. I can't control Vinny. I don't have, I wouldn't be able to even if I wanted to. If we do this enough, we get infinite lives, guys. This is an infinite life trick right here. So you keep jumping over them, you'll never have to restart. Gen X grown up, I'm guessing. Yeah, Vinny does. He does all kinds of shows. He's been on several podcasts, ghost hunting podcasts, pro wrestling stuff, and he does other Atari stuff. We don't. we are in a open relationship. We're both free to see other podcasts if we so choose. Vinny likes those guys over there, as he should. They're a good group of guys. There's Bliss, that other guy, and Gen Gamer X. So I prefer GZG, Gen Z growing up. Well, you know, is that really something different, or are you going over my head with a joke? Oh my goodness. Does your wife like Atari? No. No, she does. She supports. She'd rather I do this than other crazy stuff. She's very supportive. She's a great woman. But no, she has no interest in this stuff at all. And honestly, it makes her sick. She gets kind of motion sick watching her playing these kinds of games. Technically, Gen X grown up is 3 guys. John's just the main one. I did not know that. I didn't know there was 3 of them. I assumed it was the one guy. Gotcha. I thought doesn't the one guy have his own channel though? Or are they all just Gen X grown up guys? So is it like do they have their own Metal Jesus Rocks thing going on? Vinny's he's hedging his bets because he knows if he screws up again, he's off the podcast. You know, Vinny's on a very he's on probation, and one more mess up, he's gone. So he's trying to make sure he has a job. I don't blame him, because he will screw up. Because he will screw up again, and he'll be off my show, and he needs like a backup plan. Screw Metal Jesus. Well, you know, I mean, I don't want to screw him, but you can, Ramey. My goodness, we are definitely not doing good. Definitely. I can't. Ooh. I was getting past the screen first try, and now nothing. So we gotta figure out what's going on here. There we go. We figured it out. There we go. Perfect timing, as always. This part's going to be hard. Big Friendly has a channel named Gen X something or another. I don't know. So there's... Okay. The other guys are locked in a cellar, I swear. Seriously, only ever actually gets to see the light camera at least. Light at least. So they're all three on the channel, but John's does 98% of the stuff. George does 2%, and Mo just does the pie. So wait, it's John, George, and Mo? So are they like the modern Three Stooges then? I'd watch that, like the three Atari Stooges. They're on there like, I like combat, see? Oh, what do you know, chowderhead? Woo, 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 woo. You know? No? Okay. It didn't feel right coming out of my mouth, but I'd still watch it. Most YouTubers are nothing but money grubbers and will do anything to get more views. Present company excluded, of course. Well, thank you. George does bit by bit, which is 2 videos a week, so he does more than 2%. Oh, gotcha. At what birth year does Gen X end? Good question, Cafe Man. Can somebody look that up? I know I'm technically not Gen X, although a lot of the Gen X... Why? I gotta understand the ladders better. Give me a second. So you can't just walk up them. So I'm gonna have to get to the top and then jump over. This... Okay. 1980 is the end date. I see. No, it's later than that, ain't it? Let me see here. Hey Siri. Generation X years. Oh yeah, 1980. There you go. So what am I then? I must be the one after that. Hey Siri, what comes after Gen X? I want to put my screen on here for you guys to see me whenever I Google my dumb stuff. Gen X. Let's see. So you got Generation X is 1965 to 1980. Then Millennials, Gen Y is 1981 to 1996, so that's me. And then Gen Z is 1997 to 2012, so that would be my oldest son. And then Gen Alpha. No, and my daughters are Gen Z, so my son and daughters are Gen Z. Very interesting stuff. I know, like, man, this noise is getting annoying. Let's get past the screen. Perfect. Alright. Yes, millennials are those who came of age around 2000. Yep. Okay. Tell you what, though, this flicker is starting to hurt my eyeballs. I'm not a complainer, guys. I don't like to complain a lot. I never complain. Even though I was having a hard time with the last run and jump, you didn't hear me complain once. This flicker is starting to hurt my eyeballs. Not complaining, just saying. I am... Then he wanted his... Who wanted his paying fans to fix his house? Raimi? Is that... Are you talking about, Are you talking about John from Gen X? I had somebody, who I guess was a fan of Gen X. He came over and said some things to me, but I don't... I try to give people a benefit of the doubt. I don't want to believe stuff unless I can confirm it, I guess. Metal Jesus? Metal Jesus wanted his fans to pay to fix his house? Why? He has enough subscribers. He has to have made a decent living off YouTube. And he probably had a or he worked at Sierra Games, didn't he? But his Hidden Gem series was to drive prices up. I believe it. I don't care for collectors that much, honestly. And there's a lot of people I talked to who was looking at like Atari stuff as an okay, this looks tricky. This looks tricky dicky right here. There was a couple other guys I talked to who were looking at like their Atari games and NES games as like a what do you want to call it? A investment. And I don't know. I don't know about that. It seems like a bad idea to me. Is Satoshi Matrix H3 got kicked off the Gen X Grown Up Discord? Who? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I don't. I actually buy sealed Atari games just to open them. I've had some people tell me that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong. I think what's wrong is leaving them to rot, not for their intended purpose. I also don't prescribe. I want to ever get mad at anybody for doing it, but I could never like encase my games in acrylic. It just seems silly to me as well. Like I have a gem mint combat cartridge in the box sealed. Like I don't know. I don't see that. But I do see that for baseball cards, so maybe I'm biased. I don't know. Like it feels different. Yeah, I agree, Cafe Man. Right. Thank you, Soran. Yeah. They're meant to be played. I did buy, what did I buy? I bought something sealed and I mentioned it on, maybe it was Facebook or something. And somebody mentioned like there's plenty of open games out there that you should leave the sealed ones for sealed collectors. And I was kind of like, no. I like opening games. That's kind of how I feel, Soren. I like I used to collect baseball cards and stuff, so I kind of understand that a little more than, like I said, having a gem mint video game. I just don't see the thrill of it, but there's a lot of people who don't get video games in general, so, I guess to each their own, but yeah. Nine! Nanka! We are going on 57 minutes of dying over and over again while watching a flickering screen, guys. I hope your eyes are doing okay. Mine are just fine. Never mind that they're melting out of my head. Coach says it's okay to bleed from the ears. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, hit the like button. It helps. Ramey says Zaxxon. What's Zaxxon? Is that a movie? Should I go to Blockbuster and rent it? What's Zaxxon? I don't know. Is that a hidden gem? Is Zaxxon a hidden gem? I don't know. We'll just ignore Ramey for now. You should leave them in the box as they are part of video game history. Well, I keep the box. Actually, I thought... Never mind. I'm going to leave it because I still might want to do that on a video, but I always think it's funny to do some things. I found an unopened package of Fruit of the Loom underwear I got as a gift when I was 5 years old. Might be worth something. We'll get that graded. But I've never gotten a game graded, although I bought 2 graded Lynx games because the price is cheap. And then you busted them out of the acrylic, right? And you rescued them? Right. I don't know how to do this. I assume the trick's to jump off the top of there. How far can I go? I can go pretty far. Whoa! We're doing it! Son of a bitch! I don't want to die. I don't wanna. Zaxxon was a game. Oh, it was a ripoff of Desert Falcon. I see. Yeah, I don't play ripoffs. I'm sorry. Anyway, poor games can't breathe in that. I know, right? They're in all that stale air. Probably like, help me. I want to be played. Get me out of here. What kind of God, what were they called now? What kind of underwear were they? Were they like the old design ones? Did they have like He-Man on them? Masters of the Universe? Whoa, did you see that? Did you see what he looked like? That was nuts. That was nuts. He, like, retained his death animation for a while. That was cool. Huh. That was cool. There we go. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna make it past this level, and then we're gonna make it to the black and white level. Why? Dang, Defender didn't have this much flicker. Did you see any of my posts on Atari Age about the mystery package I got from Atari? You got a mystery package from Atari? No, I didn't. I don't spend much time on Atari Age. Can you elaborate at all? What did you get from Atari? That's cool. Was it like a mystery? Yeah, I did see that trailer. That's pretty cool. I wasn't... They always make that stuff look so cool, and then it probably won't be half as cool as the trailer made it look, but... I was kind of excited. What do you think of Skeletor's design in that movie? Yay or nay on the live-action Skeletor? How are we feeling, boys? I think at the end of the movie they should have him do like a PSA thing, Skeletor. I was given a box Atari 5200 Master Play interface years back, very rare. Let's use Atari 2600 sticks, or even say... I was looking at that. That was something I was interested in looking into. Oh, that's harder than it looks with that ladder there, because getting off the ladder is so hard. I did the one thing that's in his name. I couldn't do it right there. I did the run. I just couldn't do the jump. And again, the no jump, the Mr. No Jump. I got 2 box games, Gravatar and Super Breakout, a Mortal Kombat Collector's Badge, a Quamp 2 ping pong ball, and a long pair of white Atari shorts. How did you get that, Sauron? What? Was it just random? How do I get, you know, white Atari underoos? How do you do this sorcery that you do? Is it because your uncle works at Atari? Is that why, Sauron? Is it because... Is this, are you bragging about your family connections at the company? Oh, so close. Ballistic Coffee Boy got a very similar package, so I think Atari sent out random gift packages. Very cool. They don't send me out stuff. And I stole their name. You think they'd send me stuff because I stole their copyright, bastards? Just kidding, of course. You know, you think you know somebody, you steal their name, you infringe on their copyright. They don't even send you a box of white underoos. You know, it's time to write a sternly worded email. You guys want to word an email with me to Atari? It's come to my attention that you like Sauron more than you like me. Why is this? I can give better scores to your games when I review them. If you grease my palm with white Atari shorts and ping pong balls. Radioactive Spider-Man. Oh, no. Only person I know who works at Atari is Albert, and I know it wasn't from him. It could have been. Atari only gives me cash, no goodies. Well, are you getting royalties from certain things, Cafe Man? No need to elaborate, but you've done work for them, I think, haven't you? The joystick bourbon decanter. Vinny has that, which is part of the reason why he's still on the network. on the podcast so I can use that decanter set when I come over. If it weren't for that, he'd be off already. That's why he's hedging his bets with Gen X. I'm surprised he hasn't appeared on Zero Page yet. That'll be his next move. He'll be on there talking about how... See, did you guys see that again? It's so cool. He turns into a glitch ball for a minute. But yeah, Vinny's gonna be hedging his bets all over because he's on thin ice here at the podcast. We should do a poll if you guys want to see Vinny fired or not, and who we should replace him with. So that would be that would be a fun poll. Vinny's off. That's how we'll tell him. He'll have to see the poll on his YouTube channel. He'll be like, "What the heck?" Well, good thing I'm hanging out with the guys over at Gen X. There is one day we'll have to tell a story. There is a story about Vinny appearing on a show one time, and a whole thing that happened based off of that. Remind me to tell you guys that one day. It's also the reason why I wasn't... I might make an appearance on another channel. I'm in the talks with somebody. But I don't see... There isn't much benefit for me to go on other channels besides promoting my channel. Atari owes AA now. Royalties come from past games. Gotcha. There is time to tell that story now, perhaps. There is. Oh. Yeah, I'll tell it eventually. I don't know if now is the time, Ivory Towers. Jesse. Which reminds me, Jesse, I gotta, reach back out to you. I'll try to email you after this. I'm hoping we make it past this soon. Why? I feel like my kneecap just got clubbed. Like I was an ice skater or something. Wow. Oh yeah, Pro Strats right there. Vinny has not done anything with Gen X Grown Up. They just both happen to be guests on the same podcast. Oh, I thought he was on Gen X Grown Up's podcast. See? Now I'm getting conflicting reports. Do I fire the guy or not? Let's put up a poll. Here. How do I put up a poll? Start poll. Here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Right here. Do we fire Vinny and hire... Who should we hire? And hire somebody better. There we go. And the answers will be yes. Vinny goes. Or no. Vinny stays. Or a third option will be who's Vinny. There we go. Poll is live, guys. You decide Vinny's fate. I did do one with it was like Vinny had hemorrhoids or something. I was doing a thing to get him Preparation H, and somebody reached out to him afterwards and told him they were so sorry. I ain't gonna say who reached out to him, but it was pretty funny. You know, 1 and 2 Atari Network hosts suffer from hemorrhoids. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, we did it. We're doing it. We did it. Oh, God. Oh, this looks bad. There is no Vinny problem. I'm just messing around. It's just a joke. He ain't on the hot seat. Or is he? Maybe it's not a joke. Maybe you guys really are determining his future. I didn't jump. He does two things. There's two things in his damn name. Run and jump, and I didn't do half of it. What the heck? No, Vinny is in no danger. Unless the poll is overwhelming in favor of firing Vinny. Then you gotta do what the fans want. You know, it's a fan-driven industry. At which point, I'll reach out to all kinds of celebrities. Here we go. This is it. I can feel myself entering the zone. You know how you get that feeling like this is it. This is my moment. My time to shine. Nobody's gonna... all right, never mind. Never mind. It was a false feeling, guys. Why not complete the top 100 series? I don't know. That's on Vinny. Anything bad is all Vinny's fault. No, but he, I helped him work out that list. And originally we were gonna put it on my channel. Problem is some videos, there's certain videos that, especially at the time, caused my computer a lot of problems, and lists were pretty bad. So I passed on it, and he did it. Because I'll be honest, I try to help Vinny brainstorm things to get his channel more views. Try to help him out, and we thought that would do really well on his channel, but it hasn't. And I think for the amount of work that he's put into it, I think he feels really, what do you want to say? For the amount of work, he's not getting the results we had hoped. And I think it's just, it really, if you work hard on a video, I know you guys could relate to this probably on some level, and it gets very few views, it's very disheartening. Like, I reviewed Obsidian Contraptions game. He did a great game here on the VCS, and I wanted to review it to help him out, because I want more cool independent games to get played and noticed, and the video did really bad, which I don't do it for views per se, but you know, I did work hard to try to introduce people to a new interesting game, and there just isn't interest. And again, I think he felt similar when doing that list, and it's just tough to do videos that don't get a good response. And we want Vinny's channel to succeed. Oh, come on. Yeah, Vinny doesn't get many views. I wish he would. Yeah, he does a good job on his videos. I don't know why he doesn't get the views that, that like I get, or other people that do similar content. I've told him before, I think his content's actually better than mine, so I don't know why I surpassed him so quickly, but... Oh, I get it. I'm just dumb. Oh. I'm a moron. It finally clicked just then. Guys, I just had a... What do you call it? Like one of those headaches with pictures? An idea. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, we're getting good. The getting's getting good. Look at that jump. And thanks for the tip on when to jump there, Ramey. It's helped out a ton. Oh, barely made it. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. I think I need like those numbers to appear around my head, like CGR, NSG, GXG. All good Atari channels have acronyms. What about changing the name to AIDS? It sticks with you. There you go. Yeah, his 7800 site's fantastic. I read it a lot too. That's actually how I got introduced to Vinny. I frequented his 7800 Forever website a lot. What the hell's the point of this screen? Okay, ending the poll now. I want the poll off my screen. The winner is Who's Vinny with 50%. Thank you so much, guys. Atari7800forever.com, one of the oldest and most comprehensive resources on the Atari 7800. Go check it out after this, or go check it out now. Very cool. What's that, Jesse? Jesse contributed a lot to the website too. Or I'm sorry, Ivory Tower. I just doxed him. I'm sorry. We're all friends here, right? Just said, and not liking my reviews and wanting to do better ones. Yeah, Ivory Tower contributed to the reviews early on, and so did I actually. Well, I did it much later after. Son of a gun. After Ivory Tower did. But yeah, one thing about Vinny is eventually he does things his way. He was telling me too, he was reading one of the old reviews that you just happened to do and you wanted to update the score or something. So he changed it. I wouldn't take it personally. Yeah, his written stuff's cool. That's still on there. I used the Wayback Machine and found the original version of his website back when it was the... What was it called? The Atari 7800... Or it was something Vinny... Auntie Vinny's Atari 7800 Panoramic Frou-Frou or something like that. Right. It's still... I think it... he should keep your reviews up there for press. I mean, he's got so much information from the old days on that website that he shouldn't take yours completely down, I don't think. Did he really? I did not know that, Cafe Man. That Ivory Tower made the winning animal design in Kofi 5200 back in 2002. The Fox. Actually... Did you mention that in the video? I feel like you mentioned that before, or maybe I did stumble across it, because I feel like I did hear that before. Very cool stuff. I know a lot of you guys have been in the community a long time. I can't say that I have the longevity of you guys, but I have been around for about the last five-ish years. I was hanging out on Atari Age for a while before starting the channel. I've been collecting 7800 stuff all my life, but I never felt the urge to go online, I guess, until recently. I didn't feel the urge to come out of the closet as an Atari fan until much more recently. But very cool stuff. I look at some of the old threads on the forums, and very cool. I was thinking about it the other day, and Secret Quest or Adventure? Secret Quest. I'll be a little controversial there. I like Secret Quest. Although I do like Adventure. I love Adventure 5200 too. That game's great. I don't know why that popped in my head. But I do love that update. Oh god, this screen again. Okay. Right here. Right? Okay, and then right... Ah, shoot. As far as I know, nobody has ever... Is that true? Somebody's beat it. Of course somebody's beat it. Yeah, it is hard to go back and read some of my old stuff. I was a weirdo. I was posting reviews on forums a couple years back too, so if you ever find those, feel free to laugh at me. Oh man, we've been stuck on this level for quite the while, guys. We might have to end on this level as we're getting close to my Betty Bye time. It's getting close to baby's bedtime. Alright. And we're going to do this. We're going to get in the zone. We're going to beat this level before we leave. And then we're going to do it for you guys. This one's for all of you. Look at that perfect jump. Perfect timing, just like Raimi taught me. We're doing it. We're doing it. I knew it was too far. I knew it, and then I did it anyway. Bro, I've seen people beat Secret Quest. It's beatable. It's just an exponential difficulty curve. The end of Secret Quest it gets really hard. I know I haven't... How far have I made it? Maybe the 5th level? I want to say 5th level, but I don't know if I've ever, like, sat down and said, I'm going to beat this game now. Are these chats retained on YouTube? I choose to, yeah. They should be replayable, so I know if you're on phone, you can kind of like swipe over from the comments and it'll play the live chat as it appeared during the streams. And I assume it's the same on like the computer. I save them just in case. I mean, I think it's fun to go back. Plus, without them, especially the way I do this stuff, I guess, you'd be kind of, at least the way I do these streams, it's a little different for the podcast, obviously, because we try to have content and stuff to talk about there, but I think it'd be hard to rewatch this without the chat. Oh, no. I made it to the 6th stage. Well... I guess you're one better than me. And that's okay. I enjoy the stream, but not a fan of the game. I'll tell you what, this game is making my eyes burn really bad. Like, I see why they complain about the flicker now. At first, I was like, well, that's petty. I didn't even fall down the thing. At first, I was like, that's petty, but now I see it because my eyes are really hurting. Like, bad. They feel really dry. If there isn't a video of somebody beating that on YouTube, let me know, and we should do that. I'm confident I could beat Secret Quest, especially with the password system. Maybe we should do that. We should beat Secret Quest. Poop. Oh, beat this game? Oh, save states would be helpful. Oh, can we do that? Can you do that in the VCS? Oh! Why is there a reset button? Why? Why am I so dumb? I did not mean to do that. No, you can't, Soren. I just tried. I was hitting buttons to see if I can make save states work. They do not, in fact, work. Oh, well, I guess ZPH is just better than me, ain't he, Jeremiah? Oh, he beat it his first time. He didn't accidentally reset the game. He sat there and he beat it. Well, you know. Whatever. On 7800 plus, it's impossible to access this. Oh, wait, is it really? 7800 plus, it's impossible to access the secret quest inventory. It's a real shame. Wow, really? Yeah, I can't see sitting here and beating this game. Even if I wanted to, it makes my eyes hurt too bad. But I guess that's it. Sorry guys, I was gonna try till the timer ran out. No, that's what I was trying to hit was pause. I think if you hit this, nope, that didn't do it. I know there's a menu. I've seen it before. I swear there's a menu on here. Isn't there a Stella menu or something? Or is that only on Pro System games? I know it brought up a menu before. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got to make sure I'm not crazy. Where's a Pro System game? I probably passed a million of them. There's one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there is a menu for 7800 games. Yeah. Because here's the menu for 7800. You got BIOS, slot, video options, dip switches, input settings. You know, I heard some really good-looking guy on the internet beat this game, and is attempting to make a video strategy guide, and his computer sucks so bad he's not able to do it. Anybody? This game's awesome, by the way. But I think we're done for the night. Nah, we don't need to recycle a can. Where's the piano playing can? Hold on. Where's the piano playing can? Did I pass it already? Oh, I might have passed it. I did pass it. Never had the patience for Scrapyard Dog. Really? I love this game. I acknowledge I don't think it's very good. It's not for everybody. But I love Scrapyard Dog. Did you know about... Hey, did you test... I will test that. So Atari Network, what do you think the Thunderful board will do on Monday? Thunderful board? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta use smaller words. Not for 7800 version. Link's version is much better. Get that blasphemy out of here. We will not have you taking the Pro Systems name in vain here in this chat room, Sauron. I want a written apology addressed to the Pro System. Thunderful is the publisher Atari acquired not that long ago. What have they done? I mean, I can look this stuff up. I guess, does anybody know? Like, what's Thunderful's claim to fame, and why did Atari want them? I did have a 7800 growing up. We had a lot of games. My mom was the gamer in the house. My dad hated games. Didn't hate them, but he didn't enjoy them, per se. My mom loved video games, so we had a lot of consoles. We had a 7800. We had a 5200, although I don't remember ever playing it. And we had an NES. And when she got the NES... she moved the Atari into the basement, which was like our playroom. So I had unlimited access to the 7800. It's what we kind of played the most. And then we would play the NES. Like, she would play it when we were at school. And then, oh, that's right. This is the easy one. And so we played a lot more Atari most of the time. Wow. I might have to get out the Pro system. There we go. We did it. We did it, guys. We played the tune. And then I forget what's the other tune. It's like... No, it's something. Anyway. I make no apologies. I'll counter it by saying 7800 version of Basketball is much better. Okay, I'll agree. I will, I guess, concede. I mean, I do know that this version of Scrapyard Dog's pretty bad. The Thunderful board is voting on Monday to increase shares so Atari can get to 90%. You are the Atari network. Okay, hold on. With the new He-Man movie, I wonder if He-Man will get a shot at Teela, or will Orko get some Teela action? Those are the important questions. Evil Lynn. Interesting stuff. Okay, let me look at this and form an opinion. Atari, right? I think I typed that wrong. What is it? Thunderful. Okay. Atari Thunderful. Oops. Atari acquires 82% of Thunderful Group. 5 months ago. Publisher developer behind SteamWorld, Islanders, Lost in Random, and Vampire's Fall. I do not know any of those words. SteamWorld games are pretty decent. Decent, certainly way to describe. SteamWorld Dig 2, one of the best Metroidvanias ever made. Okay. So it's kind of more of their modern acquisition stuff along the lines of they're building like a group of their own first-party developers, which seems kind of interesting. This looks like this has been in talks for a while. Because all this stuff is dating back as early as July 30th. And then it looks like some news broke in December about Atari acquiring the last 18% stake in the company. And requesting for them to delist it from NASDAQ Group. Okay. So yeah, my opinion would be, it seems like Atari is acquiring a lot of stuff, a lot of developers, a lot of game properties, retro and modern both. Let me turn this music off, or at least turn it down. There's a lot they could do with this kind of group of developers, development houses, properties that they purchased. There has to be a plan here, because Wade Rosen wouldn't be allowed to do all of this stuff without there being some sort of kind of plan at the end. And Wade Rosen, I guess, did explain why he bought Thunderful way back in September. His official statement was, I think with Thunderful it is a little bit different than some of our prior acquisitions. But it's a company I've known for a long time. I've personally been a fan of the SteamWorld franchise for a long time. I've known the executive team over there. Rosen explains that when the acquisition opportunity came up, it seemed to fit with Atari's growth strategy. That's why I want to know more about Atari's growth strategy, as well as offering some big names on both the development and publishing side. Their third-party publishing has some strong IP. Aska, Viewfinder, Leica, really good stuff, and so that made it easy. Then there was the location. As a company, we're looking to expand our footprint in Europe. Okay, so they grabbed it Also, so they can have an arm in Europe too. It looks like. As a company, we're looking to expand our footprint in Europe. We have primarily been growing in the U.S. Our U.S. team is doing a great job, and we want to make sure that we also, given how important the European market is for us, have boots on the ground in Europe. So actually, that might be good, depending what resources Thunderful gives them. They could be able to provide more stuff, have more of a presence in Europe. One of the big complaints I see, they have a lot of fans in Europe, and they have not been shipping the amount of product that Europeans want. I think they're a good development studio. I like how they operate, says Rosen. They're the right size. He notes that Thunderful does a lot with smaller teams, which is much of where the industry is going, said Rosen. Rosen also highlights the strength of the UK-based Thunderful subsidiary CoatSync in terms of development. Our main core dev team with both Digital Eclipse and Night Dive have been growing so rapidly and really need the support of other talented engineers. It buys us flexibility across multiple verticals. Retro no more, but there's still the problem of fit. Atari's strategy over the past few years have been laser focused on retro, successfully so. We suggest that this purchase risks diluting their strategy. That's kind of what I'm wondering. That's fair, admits Rosen, but he also notes that last year Atari relaunched Infogrames as a publishing label and has served as a bit of an anchor point for things that fall outside of retro first. So Atari still, it's the 2600 plus Pac-Man edition, it's Mortal Kombat collection, it's Outlaws. I think we're going to keep laser focused with that on Atari and then find other opportunities. Okay, so they're also establishing Infogrames, it looks like. And that's going to fall more on that side. So yeah, it looks like he's trying to do like a I'm going to read through this more on my own. But that falls more into their modern. Hey, C-Money, glad to see you. More of their modern side of things. That's something I don't really cover that much. I guess if you guys are interested, maybe that should be our next poll. If you want to know more about modern stuff, I mean, I can look into it, but that's not my forte. And I really don't have any interest in what Atari does with their more modern-esque stuff. I just don't. That's why I play the old games that I play and have the interest in homebrew and stuff. But we'll see. If there's a big interest in being the Atari network, I guess I do have obligations to cover everything. But I think that's it for today, guys. Let's see. If you want to see something crazy, look at what Wonderful's market cap was in 2020. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Thunderful market cap 2020. Nice. Wow. Yeah, they have a lot of revenue. A lot of money going through there. So yeah, that's okay. That's crazy. Yeah, I know you are, Jeremiah. Keep doing what you're doing. I think majority of viewers find it more interesting. Yeah, I mean, again, we'll see. Glad you popped in, see money. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming in. Yep, crypto. We were here. We ran. We jumped. I think we achieved everything we wanted to achieve. And I made 0 mistakes. Remember, when your friends ask you about the stream, and they will, make sure you tell them I was good. Thanks a lot to you guys that left super chats. Thanks to everybody for talking, chatting with me, hanging out. And until then, this is the last word for the puzzle that we've been working on since the Tower 2 streams. So get out your pen and paper. This is the last piece of the code. And there will also be a really cool prize for the first person that types it in the comments. So here we go, guys. As always, never forget